This is Hollywood, where this current cinema review is brought to you by PTB Screen of Australia, worldwide at ptbscreen.com.au, and on Facebook, where you'll find promotions and information which reinvent the appeal of cinema-going, whilst providing a space for current release information and archive research related to the past and present of the cinema. Broadgreen Pictures brings us an Australian movie made in 2015, The Dressmaker, from director Jocelyn Moorhouse, who adapted the screenplay with P.J. Hogan, based on the novel by Rosalie Ham. It is just now reaching wide release in the United States. The dressmaker is Tilly Dunnage, who has been abroad in Paris and other places for several years, honing her craft. She decides to return to her incredibly small home village in Australia of the 1950s to set past wrongs right. Arriving in the dead of night, she's spotted by the law.
Is that, Dior?
Very good, Sergeant Farrett. My design, but Dior inspired.
Myrtle Dunnage.
Tilly.
You grew up.
You got old.
Sad, but true.
What have I done this time?
Fine leather can be irreparably damaged by moisture and mildew. Tilly.
How's my mother?
Molly doesn't get out much these days. Did anyone know you were coming?
They'll know soon enough.
Indeed they will. That's winsome Kate Winslet as Tilly, and Sergeant Farrat, with an unusually keen sense of textiles, is played by Hugo Weaving. Tilly encounters her mother Molly, brilliantly played by Judy Davis, living in filth and abandoning life entirely. She begins to bring her back to life, met with great resistance. To say that Tilly makes an impact on the townfolk is an understatement, as you'll see here when she upsets the local game of footy.
Who's that?
Outside! Don't look at her! Eyes on the ball! Ready? Stop looking at her, boys! Come on!
Farrett, stop her. Charge her.
With what? Sitting?
You saw Liam Hemsworth there among the players. From this moment on, he'll pursue Tilly as she uses haute couture as a weapon to exact a revenge on a town that has unjustly sent her into exile. In this deliciously dark comedy, the road to find out exactly why she left and the events that happened leading to her departure is at the heart of why she has returned. We are slowly given clues as the picture unfolds, dabbled here and there amid each stunning costume change in which Tilly appears. Winslet's costumes and the frocks that she begins to make for the women of the town are spectacular and work in dynamic contrast to the drab and dry Australian setting. They really are a character themselves. Adding to this magic are the loving tributes to great film classics, such as one scene where Tilly stands in the yard where a key moment of her childhood had occurred, as music of a Spanish bullfight begins stirring in the score. Her dress there is a tribute to the one worn by Rita Hayworth in Gilda, and Winslet is seen removing one long black glove, just as Hayworth had done in that classic film. Another great classic movie moment comes when Tilly and her mother take Liam Hemsworth out to see Sunset Boulevard. Judy Davis talks back to the screen, and it was all I could do not to roll out of the theater seat with laughter. Here, Tilly has agreed to make a suit for Liam Hemsworth's character Teddy, much to the delight of Tilly's mother.
She tells them if they want it done proper, they've got to strip and be measured, because it's a work of art made special for them and no one else. You see, Tilly, I do listen. She tells them that they're all different, even though they're all the same. Too fat, too skinny. You'll be a sight for sore eyes. Anyway, lo and behold, our genius here does make them look different. Less like themselves and more like they want to be, don't you?
You just called me Tilly.
When?
Just then.
Oh, I never.
Yes, you did. And this morning, twice.
Oh, liar. Oh.
Sounds like this is the most important piece of clothing I'll ever own.
Aside from humor and great style, this release has a dark edge to it, reminiscent of the British Ealing comedies like The Lady Killers from 1955. There are plenty of clues along the way that reveal the answer to what really happened that caused Tilly's departure, but I was in the dark until the end of the picture when all is revealed. Now I wish to watch it again to enjoy the subtle elements placed in the camera's view along the way. This is a movie of sweet revenge in high style, which will be a splendid way to spend time at the movies, detail-rich and singularly Australian. Judy Davis's turn is worthy of an Oscar nomination. The Motion Picture Association of America has given this an R rating. This is your pal, Matías Bombal, bidding you a fond farewell.